And hooks, man, hooks gotta be money. Like, think about why we like Kanye West, genres and like sub-genres, and I love it. Like, I love it for that, but it's a lot of like bullshit out there too.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like, man, in this day and time, if you sign a bad deal, then you just are just oblivious to what's going on because there's so much information.
Welcome to another episode of B-Roll Show. Today's guest is a really good friend of mine. He's a Grammy-nominated producer. He's worked with all big-name artists such as Drake, Lil Wayne, Isaiah Rashad, J-Rock, Jack Harlow, Childish Major, Lotto, Jid, Nicki Minaj. The list goes on. NLE Chopper, Childish Major, Buddy, Dom Kennedy, Quinn Miller, Currency, G Herbo, Cordae, Suave, Will Hill, Reason. You work with Rich the Kid too?
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, and many more. Please show some love to my homeboy, Music Soul Child. What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
What's up?
First of all, I just want to say appreciate you for taking time out of your schedule, man. We were supposed to have this episode recorded probably a month ago.
Right.
So we here now. Appreciate it. Real quick, what was life growing up for Hollywood Cole?
Yeah, life was cool, man. Life was chill. Grew up with my mother and my father. Originally born in Seattle, man, but we wound up moving to Boston when I was like in kindergarten, so I lived in Boston for a little bit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So from Seattle, born in Seattle, and then we moved to Boston. So really from kindergarten up until like 6th grade, East Coast, Boston. So it was cool. Like, you know, it was definitely different coming from the West Coast, you know, to the East Coast. But both creative parents, have a little sister, super creative as well. But
What your mom do?
so my mom was an artist, so like a painter.
Ooh.
Yeah, so my mom was a painter. She still is an artist. She still paints, but I remember being a kid, like we would go to like Essence Music Festival and like all these type of like different like art shows. So I was around like a lot of like just creative, you know, just from my mom's side. And then from my pop's side, my pops, he did a lot too. Like he created the Hillman t-shirts for A Different World. He used to act. Yeah, he created those. Yeah. So
Damn.
yeah, he used to work for Converse. So like, I get it honestly, like creative, honestly. Yep.
That's fine, man.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it.
Can you describe a real life situation that inspired you to become a producer?
A real life. I mean, I would say like this is around the time like I kind of got into producing around college. This was probably around like 2012. I would say when I was in school, and I was always DJing. Like I was the guy in college that was like I started DJing, but I didn't know anything about making beats or anything like that just yet, bro. So I was making just making DJ playlists, and I started DJing my boys. We would throw parties like all the time, right?
Yeah.
So we would throw parties, and I started DJing, and one of my homeboys, my boy Josh, my boy Sledge, he showed me FL Studio. So for people that don't know, FL Studio is a program that you can use to make beats in. Okay. So like Hit Boy, Metro Boomin, a lot of like big producers, Southside, a lot of big producers use FL Studio. It's kind of like it's really like the first kind of program you kind of get introduced to if you kind of want to start learning how to make beats. Okay. So I said that to say my boy Sledge, he showed me what FL Studio was, and I was like, yo, this is fire. And I just kind of kept doing it. But I think the thing that really pushed me to like get into production was first him showing me the program, but then I had gotten into some trouble at school. I had got into you know, a little trouble as a young man, you know, some young man stuff, you know, got into a little trouble, bro, and I wound up dropping out of college. And when I dropped out of college, man, I just remember like all my friends are still in college and like they about to graduate and all that type of stuff, and I'm just like, man, I feel like I was kind of at a low point because I'm seeing all my peers thriving, and I'm just like, yo, I just got into some trouble. I dropped out of school. I don't know what I'm about to do. But I kind of always kept learning, always kept like just studying, bro, being a student. And that kind of really pushed me. Like just that alone, like me feeling like I was kind of like not doing anything. Yeah. It made me want to just like really just lock in and just focus on music. And I love making music, you know? So yeah, bro.
What was the first song you heard that made you want to like actually make a beat?
I think it was the Jay-Z Pharrell joint. I'm drawing a blank.
Frontin'?
No, not frontin'. Gushy stuff. But what's it actually called though? Give me that.
Oh, give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet.
And you know what it was? I think I heard like it was the sounds. Like I heard the sounds in it, and I was like,
Keys?
just like the certain, like, you know, the Neptunes had such a distinct sound.
Yeah.
And I think that didn't make me just be like, I want to make beats, but like, I just remember I started to pay attention to more like the sonics of like beats and music. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was like one of the first beats I heard. I was like, yeah, this is kind of crazy.
I thought you were gonna go back further than that, but that's a hard.
Who are you thinking?
I was thinking maybe some. I was definitely thinking Pharrell, but older Pharrell, older Pharrell, like grimy Pharrell.
Okay.
I was thinking during that time.
Yeah.
But nah, that beat was dope as fuck.
Crazy, bro.
Who's your favorite producer of all time? Like your number one, and then after that, give me your top 10.
Favorite producer of all time.
You gotta pick one.
I might have to pop the champ for this one. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Favorite producer of all time? Man, it's so hard because it's so many it's so many dope producers, man, and it's just like my favorite of all time. Ooh, it's so many, bro. You got Dr. Dre, you got Pharrell, you got the Neptunes, you got Manny Fresh, you got Timbaland, you got. But if I had to choose one, you got Dilla. Dilla's like a favorite.
Somebody got a gun in your head and say, "Nigga, you better make a decision."
Choose one?
Yeah.
I might go Dilla.
Dilla?
I might go Dilla. I probably would have to go with Dilla. It's hard. It's between really the Neptunes and Dilla, but I might go. I'm about to go Dilla. I'm about to go Dilla. And then top 10, I would say like top 10. All right, so Dilla's one. Okay. And then we got
no particular order.
Okay, Dilla. Dre is up there. Timbaland is up there. The Neptunes is up there. Quincy Jones is in there. Wow. Trying to think who else. What's that? 6? 5?
Yeah, 5.
Quincy Jones.
I'm
trying to think. I said Timbo, Dre, Quincy Jones, Dilla, Neptunes.
Organized Noise?
I like Organized Noise. Yeah, you could throw them in there. You could throw them in there.
That's it.
I think somebody, who else I like that crafted a sound. You can put Teddy Riley in there.
Okay.
You could put Quick, DJ Quick in there.
Wow.
You can put the Hitman.
The Hitman?
Bad Boy. That's Stevie J and all those guys, like the Hitman. They were doing all of like the Bad Boy stuff.
Did they like even Ready to Die?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that. I didn't know Stevie J actually made beats.
Yeah, because he was part of a producer group called the Hitman. So it's like, appreciate you. So yeah, I would put them in there. What is that? 7? What is that? 7, 8?
Yeah, it's about 8.
And then there's so many producers, bro. I will put Juicy in there.
Juicy J?
Yeah. Manny Fresh in there.
One more, last one. Who you think is the most underrated producer of all time?
Yeah, but I like, as far as like pure hip hop, I'm going Dilla more. I fuck with Ninth though. It's so many producers, bro. Like, it's a lot.
Oh man, you missed Alchemist.
I know, I didn't think about Alchemist.
You want to put Quincy Jones in there.
But Quincy Jones is a fucking beast though.
Yeah, I know he is.
Cause like if you think about like everything he did, bro, like he did literally everything. Kanye. Literally everything,
what is talking about?
It's tripping.
Oh no, I've never actually had this happen before. So.
God damn it, it's all good. Yeah, Quincy Jones, bro. That nigga, he crafted Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the soundtrack, bro. The intro. He did Sanford and Son.
What?
I didn't know that either. Fuck me up, bro. I did not know that.
Wow.
Quincy Jones, bro.
I know he took some shit with Barry White.
Man, he did everything.
Is back on?
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what happened with that.
Where we leave off at?
Underrated producer.
Okay.
We're still recording this.
All right.
Still should be good.
I'm still good in the camera, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Who you think is the most underrated producer?
I would say Manny Fresh.
Why?
I would say Manny Fresh because I think people don't understand how much of an impact he really made on the Cash Money sound.
Yeah.
And it's like, he really crafted every sonic, every beat for those guys. So all the Hot Boy stuff, Back That Ass Up, to Guerrilla Warfare, to Baller Blocking, like all of that type of stuff, bro, that was literally Manny Fresh by himself. So I feel like, you know, a lot of people like real Southern, like Southerners, you from like Atlanta, you from New Orleans, you from Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, like they understand like Manny Fresh more. You know what I'm saying? They understand like how big like his sound was, but I feel like New York or East Coast or like even like the West Coast, I don't feel like they really get like how impactful he was. He literally did everything that they
from early 90s to now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's so funny you mentioned Manny Fresh, because I would have said the same thing with the same reason.
Yeah.
I just felt like if you're from the East Coast, you probably heard of Manny Fresh and the Hot Boys, but I feel like, and I could be wrong, I feel like anybody from up north or the East Coast or whatever wasn't buying Hot Boy albums.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I give you that. I think it was very like region based.
Yeah.
And then they started to break. They started to break, obviously, you know, with Bling Bling and stuff, but just off the strength, like, I don't think a lot of cats up north really knew about Manny Fresh and like, you know, what they had going like that before. So definitely Manny Fresh, beast, legend.
Bet.
Legend.
What do you think makes a great song? What are some things?
Well, for one, I think it starts with the music, man. I feel like the music has to wanna, like, you should be able to listen to the music without any lyrics. So if that wants to make you move by itself and you already kind of get a feeling, because music is feeling, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if you get a feeling just from that, then it's just like, that's the first thing. And then obviously the lyrics is the icing. So it's just like, I feel like music, number one. And hooks, man, hooks gotta be money. Like, think about why we like Kanye West. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't mess with, it's just very like, the hooks are easy. They're very like call and response, and like, think about it, bro. All the 80s music, 90s music, like the highest point in the song was the hook. Yeah. That's the climax. So it's just like, if you got a good hook, it's money, you know? And just making the verses feel like as memorable as a hook, you know? The hook is the money. That's what we all want to dance to and sing along to, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you make the music, the lyrics, and the hook, so music and, the lyrics.
What are some of your favorite songs to produce and why?
I would say hip hop, just cause like I feel like my pops played a lot of hip hop around me. Yeah. I remember hearing like, it's a story I never told anybody. I remember like, man, my parents didn't let me listen to like explicit music. Like growing up, like I remember I couldn't watch rated R movies, like anything like that.
I mean, that's good parenting.
Nah, for sure. No, it's great parenting. But I remember one time, bro, like I think we were going to New York. We were on a road trip. Me, my mom, my pops, and my sister. I think we were going or leaving New York, and I remember The Blueprint just came out. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, was late. And they thought I was in the back sleep, but I was really up listening to Hola Ovito and Mama Loves Me and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, bro, like I would, yeah, man, it's just good times, you know?
Blueprint was one of my one of them albums where, as a kid, I would listen to it in my headphones and just zone out.
Yeah, that was one of those ones.
In your opinion, what separates a good producer from a great one?
I think somebody who's vocal and wants to like see the song through. You know what I'm saying? It's about like it shouldn't be about ego as a producer. Like I think the best producers understand that you want to make the best song. So it's not about having the best 808 or the best like sonics. Like at the end of the day, if I'm producing for you, I want to be a mirror for you so we can make the best song. So I feel like people that are just like beat makers, that's fine, that's cool. But like people that really somebody really sees the song through, and it's a great song. You know what I'm saying? So people that are vocal and got to see it through. That's why you get the Pharrell, somebody who was writing, also producing. So he's getting, that's everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a real producer. Dr. Dre is a real producer. He was in there mixing and on the board and being like, man, say it like this. You know what I'm saying? Babyface, a real producer, Mariah Carey telling anybody like, yo, sing it like that, sing it like this. Those are real producers, man. Bro, those are real producers, bro. Like, it's more than just like giving somebody a beat and letting them just do whatever, because that's not producing, you want to be able, like, if my name is on it, I'm vocal, so that's a real producer in my eye.
Have you ever faced a creative block when producing? If so, how did you overcome it?
Yeah, all the time. I gotta step away, man. I feel like, you know, you can get burnt out of just like just making music all day. You know, I love to make music and I make music all the time. And it's just like, I think times when I feel like I'm not really making anything fire, man, I'll play the game with my boys, get on Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like go to the movies with my girl or go see my mom or like, you know, something like that. So I feel like you gotta just kind of like live life. You have to kind of separate and just step away from music sometimes, cause yeah, I've definitely been through beat block a lot. So it's just like, you know, you kind of just gotta step away and live life and then come back, you know? Like, it's okay to go outside. Like, I think the stigma like people have is just like, yeah, you gotta be locked in the studio like 29 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that and I understand the work ethic, but it's just like, man, you also gotta live life because life is short. So it's just like, man, you gotta.
You get inspired by life.
Yeah, and then you may be out eating some shrimp pasta and you might hear a crazy sample.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like you gotta get out the shell sometimes.
What is the most important thing for a producer to know?
The most important thing for a producer to know. I don't know if there's really one thing. I would just say just always be a student. Like never think that you can, like you just know it all. Like never stop learning. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm learning every day. I'm learning something about Ableton every day. I'm learning something about like just how to move as a producer, you know? So I feel like there's not just one thing. It's just really just study, man, and really try to be like, if you really want to be a great, you got to really study. You know, like a lot of these older dudes that we like they studied, like they had great examples. So it's just like, I feel like you have to study. It's just like anything. You got to stay in the gym. And by staying in the gym, I mean, you got to practice your craft. You know, Kobe was shooting 1,000 jump shots every day. While other people were asleep, he was in the gym cooking.
Yeah.
So I just try to take the same mentality of just like, you know, with music. If I'm not necessarily making a beat, I'm on YouTube studying or listening to something that you may have sent me a sample. You know what I'm saying? Jamiroquai. You know what I'm saying? So just making sure you just stay
you really
sharp.
Listen to that?
Yeah,
When I send you?
yeah, of course.
Man. I like
everything my boys send me, bro. I always listen to.
Appreciate
Shit
it,
may be
bro.
whack, but I'ma still listen to it. Yeah, I'ma still listen to it. Yeah, my boys send me. They send me stuff all the time.
Oh man, all right. Who quote is this? We are the heart and soul. Without the percussion section, the band doesn't move, doesn't come alive. We are the pulse. Without the pulse, you're dead. That's why we're the most important session in the band.
That's my man's from Drumline.
Who?
Is that Dr. Lee?
That's Sean.
Oh, Sean Ballhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was Dr. Lee. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was Drumline. I just couldn't remember if it was Sean or Dr. Lee.
Why are drums so important to you?
It's the heartbeat, yo. That's what makes you move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, think about where do we come from, bro? We come from Africa.
Yeah.
Think about, like, man, like, a lot of that stuff, it was not even, like, music. It was a lot of percussion and drums and congos and bongos and, like, that's the stuff that makes you move. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love drums so much. I feel like drums are, like, really, like, the heartbeat, and it makes you want to groove, you know? So drums all day.
In your opinion, what song has the best drum pattern?
Damn, the best drum pattern.
Or project. Or album.
I don't know about song. I would say anything Timbo does.
Yeah.
You know, his pockets were different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he has such a distinct like drum pocket. You know what I mean? So I would say, man, as far as drum guy, and just very distinct Timbo. Just in any of his projects, from stuff he did with Genuine.
Yeah.
To the stuff he did with Nelly Furtado, to the stuff he did with Magoo, you know? Like, I just think his drum pockets were crazy.
I would agree, and I would add, as far as, like, albums go, to drum patterns, Ready to Die. Ready to Die.
What song? Like, is it a certain song or just like?
Shit, Give Me the Loop, crazy. Machine Gun Funk. Those drums, them shits, it's just perfect.
Yeah.
They're fucking perfect, bro.
Yeah.
What's the creative process like working with big name artists? Is it easier or more challenging?
I think it's all case by case, you know? Like, some people are, you know, some artists, they just want you to give them the beat. You know, like you may not even be able to get in the studio with them, but I feel like it's really case by case, you know, and I feel like when you establish a relationship with a bigger artist, then it's just like, okay, it's easier to just kind of navigate, because artists are can be narcissistic. Artists can be sensitive about their music, so it's just like, that's one thing I learned from like interning, man. I interned at Mean Street Studio where we at right now, and it's just like I learned how to like just navigate the room and read the room and know how to like talk to somebody about music and not just like tell them, yo, I don't like that hook. But I don't like that hook. I'm not really feeling the hook, but I feel like I did like that part of the hook when you were singing at a higher octave, you know? So not just killing the idea, but at least telling them like, yo, I don't feel it all the way, but it's still pieces of that I like, you know? So just trying to be, it's case by case, bro. You know, it's case by case.
Who's been the most fun to work with so far?
Probably my guy, Buddy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It seemed like
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. 'Cause we kick it, yo. You know, we kick it. Like, we'll be in the studio, we'll jam. You know, say we'll have some friends in there. And we just kick it, bro. He's just a good dude. He's got a lot of, like, good energy. And it's just like, man, we kick it. Go to his crib, kick it. We go get food, chill. Like, he's a cool guy, you know? So I feel like it just goes to make for better music, you know? Yeah.
Can you share a project that you're particularly proud of and why?
I think anything I do with my guy, Will Hill. And I say that because this is like the first artist, Will's like the first artist that like, it's like just me and him, total creative control. And it's just like, we brothers. So it's just like, man, like, it's just easy. And we have a chemistry, you know? And I'm producing all the beats. So it's just like, I would definitely say Will. Mm-hmm. Yep.
October 8th, 2023, Juicy J tweeted, rap music is down 40% in sales this year. In your opinion, why do you think this is happening?
Is that true? Is that?
I mean, shit, Juicy J tweeted it.
I don't know about that, because the rap genre is like makes the most money, if not.
I have been hearing that people are not. I have heard a blog saying that the sales are dropping. I don't know, 40%. But
yeah, nah, that's a lot, bro. It's still one of the top genres. It's like, you know, like, if not, it may be the number one genre. Like, we may need to fact check that.
Yeah.
But it still may be the number one stream genre. I think country's up there now.
Yeah.
And rock, like alternative rock, but I feel like rap is still hip-hop rap.
Alternative rock right now?
For sure.
Who's
bro,
a
you got
rock?
look on the charts.
I thought rock died. I thought we would have to recreate it again.
Like the alternative kind of like, not like pure like Led Zeppelin, but I'm saying like alternative rock, which is like Dominic Fike or like
I don't know what that is.
See, it's like
I didn't think that people still fucking
MKG, like, you know, alternative stuff.
Okay.
Tame Impala, like, you know, I feel like.
But that's not. I don't consider that alternative rock. I think that's like funk. That's not funk.
That's all. That's like alternative. Steve Lacy, like, you know, like that's kind of alternative. You know what I mean?
But alternative rock, though, I would never put that in that category.
Really?
I'm not the producer here.
I know, but you have an opinion, bro. Yeah, you have an opinion.
I just always thought that shit was just like alternative, like funk or some shit like that.
Not funk. Definitely not funk.
So, all the shit that's been going on with like hip hop and beef records, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think beef records are good for the culture?
I love everything about beef records, and I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like music, we get it so fast, right? Like, we pay $10 for Spotify, Apple, and it's just like we have access to everything. So I feel like we are bombarded with music. We never get a chance to just like sit with music and be excited about the new Lil Wayne, Carter 3, how we may have used to be. So I feel like with us being bombarded with so much music, I feel like when this beef, if we talk about the Drake and Kendrick beef, I feel like this had everybody like, yo, what's next? Like, it's like, damn, like, it was so much excitement. Like, we haven't had a moment like that. I couldn't even tell you when. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like excitement and just like, yo, Drake just dropped, damn, then Kendrick literally just dropped like 30 minutes later.
And it hasn't even been like presented that way. Like the 30 minutes later,
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
You get what I'm saying? This might be one of the biggest like beefs, if you just want to talk about that beef specifically.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I love it, bro. I feel like it just adds excitement to the game.
Shit.
Somebody needed to diss somebody, bro. Everybody's too cool. Like, everybody's too cool and too much, too friendly. So it's just like, I feel like that broke everything up. And I'm a fan of both of those guys.
Yeah.
Drake and Kendrick, both of them are amazing artists. So I love it. I loved it.
I agree.
Loved it.
What's the rule for producers when they produce a beef track? So, like, do artists catch beef with the producer who made the beef track?
I think you can. I think they can catch strays. I think that's what happened with Metro.
I think Metro also was vocal about not fucking with the nigga too.
I mean, yeah. I mean, from the outside looking in, I don't know. I'm just outside looking in. I mean, there's been like subliminals over the years, but I feel like if I'm a part of this camp and this is my guy, and it's just like, yo, I'm rocking with the team. It's just like, but the opposing team is shooting. Is just like me, just off the strength of me being with my guy over here. Just like somebody's definitely. Why would the producer not catch any strays?
Yeah.
So.
You think it's bad for business though? Like, you think it's a shot in the foot
For the producer?
Yeah.
No.
I'm
making the beats. Yeah. I'm not the artist, bro. Yeah. I'm just cooking up. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Nothing to do, really. I get it if I'm a part of that camp, but like, at the end of the day, I'm not the artist, so.
Especially if the beat fire, I'm pretty sure the nigga who's getting talked about is gonna say, fuck that producer dude. Like, the guy, sure. I don't know who made Ether beat, but I'm pretty sure Jay-Z hated him as much as he hated Nas during that time.
I mean, maybe. That was different time. That was a different time though.
Yeah.
They took that to like, to the streets and stuff.
The beat also said fuck Jay-Z, so I definitely would take it personally.
Nah, for sure.
So Timberland, Pharrell, The Clips, Missy, Teddy Riley, Chad Hugo, Magoo, Devontae Swain, D'Angelo. Is there any pressure being an artist from VA?
An artist? If you want to talk about artists,
well, any pressure on you? You feel like being from
a producer?
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, you're an artist too.
Nah, for sure. It's no pressure, bro. I'm originally from the West, grew up in Boston, lived in Virginia, dang near my whole life. So it's like, there's no pressure, bro. I'm just trying to make some heat at the end of the day.
True.
And just carve my own lane, I know what those people did, so it's just like I'm trying to carve my own lane, which I'm doing, so.
I probably already know the answer to this, but out of that list, who influenced you the most?
It's two people. It would be Timbo and the Neptunes. Yeah.
For sure. So let's get into some business.
Mm-hmm.
Do producers get paid when the artist goes on tour?
No, you do not. Yeah. Nah. Damn. They definitely don't get paid. Nah, you definitely don't get paid. Nah. You get paid off of royalties, which is like your back-end money. You get paid advance, like I said.
Okay.
With a producer agreement, which is like you get paid $5,000 or $1,000 or $500, so streaming and upfront fee.
Have you ever signed a bad contract in your career?
No.
No?
I haven't.
That's what's up.
Nope, I haven't.
Can you give me an example of a common bad contract? For example, you know how artists have like 360 deals? Do they have like 360 deals for producers?
I feel like, man, in this day and time, if you sign a bad deal, then you just are just oblivious to what's going on because there's so much information. So I feel like I could give you a situation. Let's just say if a kid signs a work for hire, right? So work for hire is just like if I'm the artist and you're the producer, and basically I just want to pay you $100 for this fire-ass beat that you made me. You're not gonna get anything on the back end.
Yeah.
So that's something that I did do. It wasn't a bad thing. It's just like I wasn't aware. It's not like I signed my life away, but I just wasn't aware. So like one of my first placements, I won't say what it was, but like one of my early, this is like years ago, I signed a work for hire. So basically I got paid $1,000 and I didn't get anything else. So I didn't get any publishing on the back end. So like when the song is streaming, I didn't get any of that money.
Did that song do numbers?
Nah, yeah, it was cool.
It was cool.
But it wasn't nothing crazy.
You ain't tripping on it.
Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. I'm very blessed, man. I'm blessed. So it's all good.
Is there any projects you're working on where you're producing all of the tracks? For example, you know how Zaytoven had like projects with Gucci where he did all the beats. And for example, what Alchemist is doing now, he's releasing projects where he's producing all of the tracks on there with different artists. So you got something in your pocket?
I just think really, I mean, personally, just my stuff that I'm doing with Will.
Yeah.
Artist Will Hill. As far as any other artists, no. Not fully on. It's it's a couple of talks. Like I've talked to me and Buddy actually talked about doing a full tape produced by me. That's still kind of in the works. But as far as like current right now, I would say Will. Yeah. But me and Buddy have talked about that though.
Do you have any aspirations of creating your own label in the future?
Yeah. I think that would be fire. Yeah. I'm just really trying to focus on me right now, my personal branding, and just trying to get myself to the highest level I can get. But I feel like, I think that would be fire, man. All the greats I looked up to, you know, you got Dre, you got the Neptunes, you know. So it's just like all those cats had their own labels and stuff like that. And I think it's dope. Because I think it's dope to be able to break artists, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what the greats did. If you think about Timbaland, he broke Missy Elliott. You think about the Neptunes, they broke the Clips. They broke Khalees. They broke, you know, Mystical, a lot of different acts, you know. So it's just like, I think that's I can definitely see that in my future for sure. Yeah.
What kind of artists would you sign first on your label? Hip hop, R&B?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to get into more my R&B bag.
I think we need it, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to get more into that bag. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't want to shit on R&B because I love R&B, especially R&B from 90s and the early 2000s. Early 2000s is probably like where it really was at. But it's like today's R&B, man.
What you think, man? What you think?
I don't feel the love, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel the love. Feeling? Like, I was listening to SWV earlier this week, and what I realized during those times versus now, they had finesse in the love-making songs. They really wasn't talking about let's fuck. They was just singing it ladylike, where it's like, you know what she's talking about, but it's player. She had game. Now it's like, bend me over, fuck me, whatever. And it's like, that's cool. Yeah. But it's like, it don't make me want to feel loved, or it doesn't make me want to love somebody. It just make me want to fuck a chick. Yeah. So it's like, I feel like today's R&B don't have enough like love and finesse in the lyrics. It's like straight to the point, like porn. Yeah.
I mean, overstimulation, bro. It's our phones and stuff, bro. Like all we see is like shit on Instagram and Twitter, exactly, bro. So it's like,
I can't
you know,
even find a decent fucking leg workout without
seeing ass and cheeks, and we so like desensitized, bro. And I feel like you're right, man. I feel like that does mess with the music, you know. I'm not, you know, I love the state of music because there's so many different like genres and like subgenres, and I love it. Like I love it for that, but it's a lot of like bullshit out there too. Yeah. You know, so it's just like, man, I agree. Like, but there also are artists, R&B artists that are killing the game. Like somebody like her. You know, she's fire. Yeah. You know, a Lucky Day. I even like Lucky Day. Lucky Day is dope.
I got
you
them
know
on the playlist.
Yeah. So it's just like, there's a couple of acts out there for sure.
Hey, when y'all see this clip on Instagram, y'all comment y'all R&B artists. Put me on because I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, who y'all listening to?
I need to know. Sure. You know how 808 Mafia collaborated with each other to make music? Do you have a system like that, or do you collab with other producers when you making music?
Yeah, all the time. Especially when I come in here, man. Especially when I'm home in Atlanta. Like I would say, like the top people I'm always collabing with is like my boy Lyle LaDeath. Yeah, look him up. You know, look him up. Great producer, great guy. You know what I'm saying? Did a lot of stuff for Uzi. I'm fortunate enough to be able to be in here and work with Don Cannon. You know, collab with him all the time. You know what he did. Yeah. Legend, you know what I'm saying? My boy Bobby Critical, another one. K-Camp, a lot of, you know, you just dropped a project with Yo Dog, artist out of Atlanta. You know, that's one of my other guys too. So it's just like, I collab all the time, man. I think collaboration is great, you know, because two brains is better than one, you know? So it's just like, you know, I love to collab. I'm not just like, I want to just work on stuff all the time by myself, you know?
How do you collab without stepping on somebody's toes?
Just being in the room with no ego. You just gotta let the ego down, man. You can't, like, you know, like, if I don't know how to play keys and somebody does, like, okay, let me find out what I can do. I'm great at drums, you know? And just trying to find different things I can, like, it's just bringing value. Like, how do you bring value as a producer, you know? So if you're a guy that always does the keys, it's just like, and I know I can play keys, but I'm better at drums, let me just do the drums, you know? So it's no egos with the people I work with, you know what I'm saying? So I hate being in a room with people that have egos because it doesn't make for good music, you know?
Yeah.
So
it's
just
the
genuine
process.
people, man. Genuine, authentic people,
Yeah.
you know? So, yeah.
Is there anyone who helped guide you through the process of becoming a household name?
I would say Cannon.
Cannon?
Cannon, yeah. He's really like a mentor to me, like in this music space, you know? Like, I interned for those guys. I interned for DJ Drama and Don Cannon, so I put in the work. I was picking up stuff from Waffle House and all that type of stuff, but past all that, man, I just have a good relationship with Cannon. And I talk to him all the time, get on the phone, you know, and we chop it up about music and, you know, just what's next, you know? So he's definitely been like really beneficial for me in this music space for sure. Yeah.
What's the best advice you gotten while pursuing your dreams?
The best advice I got, I would say, it's so cliche, man, but it's just like, you gotta stay in the gym. You have to, bro. And by staying in the gym, I mean, you know, practice. You have to, yo.
Yeah.
You have to. You have to practice. You have to. You know, you gotta stay sharp. You gotta stay sharp. So it's just like, if you're not, then somebody is gonna be better than you or already is better than you. So it's just staying sharp, you know, and studying.
What's the best advice you can give to a young producer who's trying to be in your situation right now?
I would say the first.
Hold on, look at the camera and
tell
that
which
young producer.
Which one you want me to look at? This one? This one? I would say for young producers right now, man, I would say definitely kind of like we kind of touched on the previous question, but really study, really become a student of the game, really like study the producers that you like and, you know, listen to what they did and really start to craft your own style. And then after that, man, I would say look into getting a lawyer. I think getting a lawyer is very, very important, somebody that you can trust and you can build with. And yeah, man, because you want to make sure your business is right, you know? So first one is definitely study and be a student. And the second one was, you know, get a lawyer. Get your business right, for sure.
Damn, nobody ever say that. Get a lawyer.
Got to, man.
That's what's up.
So you get, you know, it's still a cutthroat business.
Yeah.
This is a business of making money. So it's just like, you know, you want to make sure, you know, everything is fluid and smooth for you. So definitely.
We pretty much at the end of the interview. But before we log off and do our thing.
Yeah, what's up?
We talked about this briefly. I want to know, can you cook up a beat for the people from scratch right now on air? On the Barlow, on the B-Roll show.
Let's do this. Man. I got my I got Ableton pulled up. Let me see. Get my shit right. I'm on the clock, B. I'm on the clock. What's up? Set the timer. Let me see what we got. I'm gonna find a sample. I'm gonna try to find a sample and then cook something. Classic.
Let's get it.
This is hard. You fuck with this?
I still fuck with that one, yeah.
All right, bet. Let's start with this one. Let me see. Start with this one. Like that. That, boom.
just got a hit.
Yeah. That's some Memphis shit. It's some quick, man. It's a little quick beat, man. Quick little.
What are you figuring out right now?
So right now I'm just getting the arrangement right.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna have a little switch up right here, like just so it's not the same, and then just a little switch up. Just trying to get the arrangement right. And I think I might add some vocals to it. I'm gonna add an 808. Quick little beat. Let's see. Add an 808. I'm gonna add like a vocal, trying like a 3-6 Mafia vocal or something. Let's see. There we go.
Smoking weed, rolling up.
It's just it. It's just it. It's
Yeah,
just it.
that one.
Let me see.
Oh my God, bro.
Get the vocals right. Hold on. Hold on. Well, I got you.
What's that sample from?
Anna with the.
Okay. I'm gonna listen to that when I leave.
I got a lot though. Let me see what.
Get fucked, motherfucker, get fucked. Get fucked. Gotta get some count. Blanking out. Lock you in the.
And while you sleep, you gon' be a victim to atomic right homicide. You gon' be a victim to atomic right homicide. Creeping while you sleeping, trick.
Let me see. That might be hard.
Creeping while you sleeping, creeping while you sleeping. Creeping white, creeping white, sleeping, creeping white, creeping white, sleeping, sleeping, trick or treat with my lights slow. Creeping while you're sleeping, trick or treat with my lights slow. Creeping while you're sleeping, trick or treat.
I'm gonna keep going to some more. It's not bad. I'm not mad at it though. It's cool. That's hard. Watch this though.
I been slanging on this blade, praying that I don't get cut by these police making brains, jumping out in chicken nuts, cutting bombs down the crumbs, rabbits weeding in my lungs, niggas stick me for a bag, I'ma show them in his ass, I'ma show them who the boss. When you niggas gonna learn, when you cross in this game, in your ass, so you burn with my turn, on my time, rock for rock, on the dime, taking fans, at the chance, but I got the chance. I been slanging on this blade, praying that I don't get cut by these police making brains, jumping out in chicken nuts, cutting bombs down the crumbs, rabbits weeding in my lungs, niggas stick me for a bag, I'ma shoot them in his ass, I'ma show them who the boss. When you niggas gonna learn, when you cross in this game, in your ass, so you burn with my turn, on my time, rock for rock, on the dime, taking fair chance, at the chance, but I got the chance, put the rules of this shit, that's why I keep a revolver, I did every barbers, gonna rock the barber, boy, I'm gonna start.
Oh my God.
Reaching in your pockets, take your money out, man, you know what's going, you got cheese, I got dope, on the 900 strong, I got peas, I got coke, ain't no credit giving lane, you can get the wild here, niggas robbing, niggas banging, niggas slanging down here, I got cheese, hoes, and a bunch of.
Hey man, quick little beat, bro.
Man.
Let me add this 808 real quick though, but this pretty much the beat with the Project Pat. Quick little beat. Let me add this.
I been slanging on this blade, praying that I don't get cut by these police making brains, jumping out in chicken nuts, cutting bombs down the crumbs, rabbits weeding in my lungs, niggas stick me for a bag, I'ma shoot them in the face, I'ma show them who the boss. When you niggas gonna learn, when you cross in this game, in your ass, so you burn with my turn, on my time, rock for rock, on the dime, taking fair chance, at the chance, but I got the chance.
That's hard.
I've been slanging on this blade, praying that I don't get cut by these police making rings, jumping out in chicken nuts, cutting balls down the plums, rapping weed is in my lungs, niggas stiffy for a bag, I'ma shoot it in the face, I'ma show them who the most wicked niggas gonna learn when you cross in this game, in your ass, so you burn with my turn, on my time, rock the rock, from the dime, taking fair chance after chance, but I got the chance, with the rules and
That's
shit, that's why I
hard.
keep up a father. I done slanging on this blade, praying that I don't get cut by these police making rings, jumping out in chicken nuts, cutting balls down the plums, rapping weed is in my lungs, niggas stiffy for a bag, I'ma shoot it in the face, I'ma show them who the most wicked niggas gonna learn when you cross in this game, in your ass, so you burn with my turn, on my time, rock the rock, from the dime, taking fair chance after chance, but I got the dance to the rules of this shit, that's why I keep up a father. I done heavy robbers, gonna rob the robber. Boy, I'm gonna charge you with pistols, slap cross mouth, reaching in your pockets and take your money. I done slanging low.
Yep,
That was it.
that's it.
I done slanging low.
That's hard.
Praying that I don't get
My
cut
God.
by these
Appreciate it,
police
man.
making rings, jumping
That's
down
hard.
chicken nuts,
Damn.
got the plums, rapping weed is in my lungs, niggas stiffy for a bag, I'ma shoot it in the face, I'ma show them who the most wicked niggas gonna learn.
We out, baby.
We out.
Yee.
All
Hard.